G'day. Hello. Good rising. How are you? I hope you're well. Fingers crossed this is live. Excuse me. Double check the sound is working good. Double check that you can hear me at all. And it seems that you can. So, this is the beginning of the video. Alright. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I call you to this moment here and now. Oh, bookies, you need to move over. Alright, Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I call you into this here and now, and I ask you be here. Protect this space, protect this place, protect me from any energies which are trying to project into this space during this reading, which I don't really. I don't really. I would like to not deal with that. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Metatron, please bring your perspective giftings into this moment of divination. Allow me to access the auric field that is the collective, so that we might be able to ascertain what is going on for everybody. Yeah, rock your body. Hey, everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, all right. Do 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 do. All right. Hey, yeah. Summer gal went back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody sing. Gonna bring my babe, I'll show you how. Boy, you better answer now. Hey, yeah. Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now, everybody. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, allow these candles to be lit. Let this moment be litty. Litty, can't you see? Sometimes your eyes, they mesmerize me. Something about your flashy ways. Alright. So, really quickly, this is just a follow-up live. I am doing this in order to finish up a reading that I have open from the other day. I've got myself on Do Not Disturb. Just double checking that nobody needs me right now. Perfect. Just got a message from a dear friend. Dear friend, shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Oh, you give love a bad name. A shot to the heart, but you're to blame. Oh, this looks a little bit shocking, to be honest. I don't want the shadow on me. Cool, alright, doesn't matter. Good to go. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Alright. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out the lighting later. I'm going to go some sandalwood for vibes. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Archangel Raphael, please only allow those who need the messages to come forward to experience this moment here and now. I understand that this is a live message, and so those that need to leave, allow them to find this, and maybe they can save the video if they're not able to stay the entire duration. But yeah, fingers crossed. If you found this message, then you're able to stay to the end, but if not, I understand. This is also the internet, so use your discernment to know if this message is for you. Not every message is going to resonate with you, not every word, not every card, not every so on and so forth. So yes, with the donation goals, it's just up there. I'm not saying that it's going to be reached or anything. I don't even know if I clicked on the right setting. So I know that there's 10, but I couldn't choose $1. But yeah, I don't know. I think that will make it $100 if that's 10 at $10, but I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If it happens, it happens. If not, can't really control it, can I? I can just surrender myself to the experience. So, hello to Atlantis Lightworks and hello to Mystical Angels. How are you? I'm gonna just quickly have a quick chit chat and then I'm gonna jump into the reading. So, how are you? Sorry about holding this live away from everybody for so long. I didn't mean to, but yeah, I'm here now. My visual is shocking. Gonna have to figure out how to make this better. I have a feeling that it has to do with the light that is here. But if I put this behind here, it's not going to be very good either. Oh my lord, what am I doing? Just change your whole studio mid-live. Are you normal? Do you do anything normally? Oh my god! Okay, well, this is happening. Ooh! And this is happening on the live show, so you're not even going to be able to see if this camera's right. Oh wow, this is why you don't do what you do! Anyway, this is how you do. Yeah, chill and laid back. Anyway, that looks super clear. And then I show my face, and it's not clear anymore. Salut. Fingers crossed this will be dealt with before 10 minutes, right? Yeah, I'm doing good. Did a cord cutting today. So feeling a lot different. Feeling like I've got a lot more time to do what I want as soon as I want to do it, kind of thing. I don't know what that's gonna mean to everybody, but yeah. Feeling like I've got more time to be in my own energy, feeling like I've got more time to just be around for myself. What is it? Did a cord cutting to... Oh my gosh, I didn't change the camera. I just played with the lights. Okay, camera, please. Gotta get you a little bit more to the right. I think there might be a vibe. Camera's there. So I think, okay. There. Okay. That's got to be good. Anyway. Card number 1. All right. G'day, hello, Grand Rising. How are you? Let me begin this reading all over again. Very first oracle card for this reading is the 5 pillars. So, just show you that real quickly. The 5 pillars. So the 5 pillars is quite a long one to read, so I'm just going to give you the message from the book, okay? So 5 pillars is the only horizontal card. Balance and harmony, fundamentals of source reality. This card represents the balance of the 5 elements and attributes they hold, and how they synthesize to create everything that makes up our natural and physical world. Many philosophers and scientists across the globe and throughout the ages have classified the building blocks of the universe into the same 5 elements. Life itself, both in the outer world and in the inner workings of our energy and psyche, can be understood through the interaction of the 5 elements and their inherent qualities. They are fundamental aspects of existence. Each one holds the power for renewal and destruction, and for life on Earth to exist, all are necessary. Beautiful. All right, so I will read the other oracle cards as we go along. I can just leave that there because I don't need it right now. Coffee, 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 coffee. All right, so this message more than likely is for people who are divergent in thinking, divergent in emotional self-management, divergent in the ways that you choose to perceive reality, the ways that you choose to do reality. Wants to come through there. Now I am resetting this energy according to today, okay? So there has been a cord cutting in between the moment that I began this reading and now, so I don't know what the energy is going to be like. If you can excuse me through all of the technical difficulties. I don't want to blame Mercury being in the microwave or the tucker-fucker, but you know, this is how we do. Yeah, chilling, laid back. All right, gonna switch out to make sure. Wait, you can still see me, you can still hear me. I can disappear. Yeah, okay. I will go here. All right. So, at the beginning of this reading, we have the 7 of Love. So at the core of the reading, it feels as though whoever this is for, you are about to make a choice or you have made a choice. Are you choosing the illusion? Are you choosing the dream? Are you choosing reality? Are you choosing yourself, finally? What is it that you're choosing? I don't know. For each and every one of you, it's going to be different. But for those who are walking a path of peace, a path of healing, a path of inclusion, I don't know. The woman in this picture here, pouring from a vase, reminds me of a story that comes from the Bible. Now, it's said that the angel of God appeared to a widow and her son,
and the angel of God appeared to her to tell her that she should have many vessels ready for the blessing of God when it begins. And so this woman goes about her house and collects all of the vessels that she's got, and they've only got 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, whatever it is. And so the son says, "Is this enough?" And the mother says, "Go and see if you can fetch any from the neighbors." So the son goes and comes back, and he's brought as many as he could carry back with him, open vessels. And then the mother says, "Go and see if you can get any more." Goes, comes back. By the time he comes back, the blessing of God had begun to pour. Now I am ad-libbing here. The word of God is perfect according to the canon, but I don't know why you would call it the canon when you put cannonballs into the cannon and then shoot them off. But anyway, I think it's called eisegesis or exegesis. It's one or the other. It's a philosophical problem. It's a theological problem. I'm just ad-libbing because I don't remember it exactly, and I don't want to bring out the Bible because I'm looking at the 7 of Cups. So the illusion magic there that God provides for this woman is that she just needs to have the many vessels. So you just have to know the many choices that you have. You have to know the many paths that your heart could want to take. You have to understand what the 7 means for you. What exactly are you germinating inside of your experience? What exactly are you working towards bringing into your experience? What is it that you are achieving by yourself before you move into the 8, the 9, and the 10? Where you need to be more mutable, where you need to be more flexible, where you need to be more adaptable. Where are you in the here and now with this 7 of Cups? Are you truly willing to do the shadow work? Have a look inside. Be faithful. Look out into the universe and ask, God, how is it that you want me to be ready? How is it, universe, that you want me to be ready? How is it that you want us as a collective to be ready? What is it that you want us to do? How is it that you want us to achieve this or that? What is it exactly, God, that you are opening up for us? So already we've had the 5 pillars. So you are somebody who works with the 5 elements already. Fire, water, earth, air, and aether or spirit. You are now somebody who has the ability to tap into their intuition, tap into their discernment, tap into their highest timeline, tap into their highest self, and communicate your needs, communicate your desires, communicate your wishes. You have the ability to vibrate at the 3 previous frequencies of the 6 of Cups. You're clearly able to remember and draw back on things that are important from the past. Maybe you use the example of past relationships to help you move forward, to help you move through the illusions, to help you move through what it is that God is putting on your heart for you to achieve in your timeline. You are the only person who will know how this resonates with you as an individual. You are the only person who will know if this message is absolutely for you. So I will ask you in the here and now, please, with the remaining 8 cards, use your discernment, see if this message is for you, and if it is for you, Mickey Mouse. If not, give it a likes up and swipe away, please. If it's not for you, it might be for somebody else, and you hitting the like button is an energetic exchange that I could really use and appreciate. So if God is asking you to be ready, if God is asking you to be prepared, if God is asking you to be an open vessel so that the Spirit of God can fall upon you and you can move, then how is it exactly that you do this? Well, you make room. You free up some time in your day. You meditate as long as you can. You give yourself permission to go out into nature, touch some grass with your feet, touch some grass with your hand, maybe kiss or hug a tree. Whatever it is that you do to ground yourself into your experience, whether it's throwing on cartoons that remind you of being a child, whether it's calling over a friend and watching a fun movie, maybe getting mani-pedis, facials, massages. I don't know what it is for you. Skydiving, snorkeling, scuba diving, yachting. What is your method of enjoyment? What is the way that makes you feel the most full? What is it that makes you feel ready, willing, and able to participate and do the work of the universe or God who is speaking to you, speaking through you? Even now, I recognize that the people who are truly resonating with this, you feel God calling you, telling you, you feel this. I don't need to make it up. You feel this. Like in your heart, there is a small beat. There is obviously your heartbeat, but there is a pull inside of your heart. and you know where that pull goes. You know where exactly where that pull takes you. So be brave for yourself. Be brave for the sake of discovering what it is that you could offer yourself or the collective field. There's no reason that you have to do everything for yourself. There's no reason that you have to do everything for the collective. You can find a good balance. You can find a place where you're happy to participate inside of the collective, and also find a place where you're just happy to chill, happy to be a part of it, happy to be a part of the observing part of the collective. Anyway, at the end of the story, this woman ends up filling up all of the vessels with oil. So the blessing of God came through as an oil. And so when the oil was inside of all the vessels, they got to the last vessel. The vessel was filling up with oil, and then it stopped. Once all of the vessels were filled, that's when the blessing of God stopped inside of that household. And so, if you understand anything about the story of the time, this would be equivalent of you understanding, let's see, seeds. Being able to plant seeds, understanding that the blessing of God is coming at a certain time, at a certain day, at a certain season change. You will know that the blessing of God, the blessing of the sun, the blessing of the moon, the blessing of the change of seasons, you know that the blessing of God, which is everything that we experience, is coming at the change of the season. So you can plant seeds according to the change. You can plant seeds according to what you would like to harvest at the end of the season of harvest. Different things will matter to different people, and you will take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Maybe permaculture is an important part for you to know. Maybe living on a farm is an important part for you to know. I'm not saying that you need to be living outside of your comfort. I'm saying that you should be living in a way that makes you feel comfortable being anywhere. Have all of the things that you desire outside of yourself, but more than that, have everything that you desire within yourself, because you're worth it. There's nothing worse than chasing a life and realizing that you were chasing things that weren't even important to you. So stop, slow down, take a look at what's really pulling your heartstrings, what's really drawing you towards it, or have a look at where you are pouring energy into an activity, into a relationship, into a place, into something outside of yourself that seems to be a never-ending, I'm hearing never-ending story, and also supermassive black hole. Your supermassive black hole. Twilight might be important for you, getting rid of the vampires energy. Edward was like a sticky thing that didn't want to fly away. But anyway, and then we got 50 Shades of Grey. I love that film. I love those films, actually. Did you watch 50 Shades of Grey? It's actually a lot different a story than I remember it from the first time, because I'm pretty sure the first time I was a horny Christian. Okay, let's move on to card number 2. The Two of Swords. Alright. The Two of Swords. What you talking about, Willis? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. My Glozell. I miss Glozell. The Two of Swords. So you got a choice to make. You got a choice to make. You're trying to make a decision. Is this you trying to decide between moving towards love or moving towards your possession of yourself? Are you moving towards the possession of someone else? Is this you trying to think or consider on a relationship that you want to move towards? It feels as though you, the person who's resonating with this message, you are somebody who has a lot of choices, and maybe you are in a choice paralysis moment. Maybe you're in a moment where you're not sure if you want to move forward, if you want to move backward, if you want to move left, if you want to move right. Are you Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? Actually, no. Are you Charlie in the glass elevator? Did you actually make it through the movie without giving that never-ending gobstopper to Slugworth? Did you actually make it through the movie and make it all the way down from that awfully long tower where you drank those fizzy lifting drinks and you almost got pizza sliced into oblivion? That would have been an amazing Quentin Tarantino crossover, but no, that was not for there. But anyway, You are the individual who is able to, even though everybody has them, even though everybody wants to have the experience, wants to be the one to do the thing, wants to be the one to have the story, wants to be the one to be the loudest in the room, I don't think the people that are going to resonate with this message are. I don't think the people that are resonating with this message will be. You are somebody that recognizes that you have many choices in life. You have many choices from the moment that you wake up. From the moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. Hold together forever. You stay in my heart and I will love you together forever. You know we shall part and we'll play it up in a don't that bad body. Look, moving into possession and love, the second card here, Two of Swords, it's like you trying to decide, am I going to move towards my career? Is my career the most important for me? Do I need the possessions? Do I need the house? Do I need the car? Do I need the weekend? Do I need the holiday home? Do I need the yacht experience? Do I need the holiday experience? Do I need the world experience? Do I want to see the 7 natural wonders of the world? The 7 man-made wonders of the world? What is it that I want from life? Do I want to see the red light district in Amsterdam? Do I want to see the blue light district in Amsterdam? Do I need to go to the blue light district or red light district at all whatsoever? Did you know here in Australia there is a service called GoGet? This is not a paid ad, by the way. But you can basically have a subscription to a car which is cheaper than... What's it cheaper than? It's cheaper than buying your own car. You can, for 1 month, pay, I think it's $30. And then for every day that you want to use the car, you pay $70 on the day that you want to use the car. And Bob's your uncle. How cool is that? $69 actually for that whole ticket. What do I want to say? Feels like you're in the middle of choosing. You are in a stalemate. You are in a position where you've been playing the game for a while. Maybe you've been playing the game of love. Maybe you've been playing the game of your career. Maybe it's you hunting for a specific item, hunting for a specific piece to your puzzle so that you can happily complete whatever it is that you're trying to complete. You, the individual who's resonating with this message, will know exactly what it means for you. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the Four of Love. In the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of... So the internal 9 will be for you, the individual who is either resonating with this message or not. You should use your own discernment. Obviously, not every card's going to resonate with you, but the internal 9 are the best cards to use so that you can see if this message is truly for you. All right, so the Four of Cups comes out next. Four of Cups sitting inside of the 3rd position. This is talking about your creativity and intellect. So overall, by now, we have 7 plus 4 is 11. So there may be some kind of truth that you're realizing from having a look at your emotions. There may be some truth that you're coming to the conclusion of based on you having the ability to slow down, meditate, get grounded, and really open your mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Maybe somebody is drinking by themselves. Maybe you're having a coffee by yourself. I mean, it doesn't have to be... It doesn't have to be bad, but I'm almost getting with these 2 cards. It's like, and this story that I told before, it's like the person that went to find the vessels, the person that was pouring from the vessel into the other vessels. And then potentially here now, your creativity and intellect may have felt like it took a hit. Your creativity and your intellect may have felt like you were at a standstill. I'm feeling in the here and now, so long as you're able to shift your perspective from a place of apathy, so long as you are able to focus your energy, highlight what it is that you want to be looking at, and low light anything that it is that you don't want to be looking at. Obviously, if there's something that's interrupting your thoughts, if there's something that's interrupting your emotions or your expressions of your emotions, or if there's something preventing you from acting the way that you want to, being the way that you want to, then there's something that you can look at. These energetic blockages can make you feel apathetic. When people on the outside are constantly trying to tell you exactly how you should feel, act, be, whatever it is for you, this is where the 4, the 6, the 2, the 8, or the 10 can feel like a burden. You can feel like, damn, I was better off alone. I was better walking this life alone. I was better doing this journey by myself. I was better just being the person who's able to go out into the world with wonder and awe and just do it by myself, even if it means that I'm constantly having to choose, or constantly having to bring balance, or constantly having to be patient with the experience. I know my thoughts, I know myself enough at this point to choose to walk with myself. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. Wow, 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 wow. I walk alone, I walk alone. Wow, wow, wow. Ba-bow down, ba-bow down, bow. My shadow, huh? Don't force it. Oh, that's a notification. Holla, you're in the city of Squalor. Alright. Bruh! Bruh, it's 10 o'clock already. Alright, alright, everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Groove is in the heart. Alright, so your creativity and intellect's just chilling. That's exactly how it feels. It feels like your creativity and intellect's just doing a thing. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. How come every time she come around my Lundy bridge when I go down line Lundy, we going down line Lundy, we going down line the beach starts showing at the beach starts showing at the beach street. That. I said get up out my face. You got that taste. Alright. Okie dokie artichoke. I have a new device. Anyway, I'll tell you at the 9-card interval. I have a new device that helps me do things that I don't need to do with a water bottle. So I'm pretty sure you'll figure it out if you've been here for longer than 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. How come every time she come around my Lundy bridge when I go down like Lundy, we going down like Lundy, we going down like, okay. Alright, everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. At the foundation and the connection. Alright, moving into the western quadrant here. Or the eastern quadrant, perhaps, with the 7th house being there. Eastern quadrant, Lord of Swords. Do I have any water in here? No. Alright. So at your foundation, at your connection, I've got the King of Swords here. So you are somebody who's gone through it. You've gone through quite a bit in your life. You've been somebody who has been put inside of the energy of apathy. Maybe you have been somebody who was a dreamer. Maybe you were the hopeful believer inside of your relationships. Maybe you've been the person who always points to potential. Maybe you have been somebody that recognizes their own ability, recognizes the power of their own brain, recognizes the power of their own logic, recognizes the power of their own creativity even. And so you are somebody who chooses to walk forward. You walk in your truth, you bring balance to yourself, and you move forward. You walk in your truth, you bring balance to yourself, and you move forward. Face down, ass up, that's the way you like to garden. You like gardening for truffles, maybe you like gardening for potatoes, maybe you like gardening for carrots. Face down, ass up. And I mean, grab your bucket and your mop and clean your kitchen. I mean, what is it that you want to do with your reality? Where is it that you want to go? Once you understand that this life is just for entertaining all of your desires and having all of your desires met, there is no right, there is no wrong, there is only, I guess, good and evil. And when you are somebody who dwells in the light, when you are somebody who does the work of the light, when you are somebody who recognizes that you can go through and you can make the many choices, you can go through and be somebody who chooses themselves, chooses somebody else, chooses a substance, chooses a whatever it is for you. Like, every person wants something. We all want something. We all want something truly. Do the shadow work. Find out what it is for you. See through your own illusions. See through the illusions of your heart. Your mind is shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Oh, you give love a bad name. You need to just understand what it is that you want, so that then when you do move into the energy of love at your foundation, at your connection, you are going to be somebody who sits and is boldly moving forward, boldly expressing themselves, boldly communicating, boldly sharing what could be shared, boldly learning what could be learned. I don't know, I'm getting Gemini energy all of a sudden with the King of Swords here. You will find balance. You will find that during Mercury retrogrades is the best time for you to do some investigation of yourself, soul searching, and give yourself permission to just breathe. Give yourself permission to just be who you are and not look back. Don't look back. Don't be afraid that you've had all that you can have. Don't be afraid that there's no one else in the world for you now that maybe an opportunity in a relationship has ended. Don't be afraid that there's no other career that you can go into because you've used all of the opportunities available to you in your area. There is always something for you. And the person who allows themselves to be super creative, super self-empowered, the person that allows themselves to be the person that just radiates from the inside out, you're going to be the person that walks in your truth. You're going to be the person that can sit, rest, trust that everything that you say and do is going to put action, going to put energy, good, faithful, manifesting energy out into the universe, and it's going to come back to you. I don't know how to explain this to you, but each and every single person has the ultimate choice to decide, am I going to live for myself? Am I going to let anybody else stand in my way? Or am I going to be somebody who's on a mission, on a directive, got a mandate, know where I'm going, know what I'm doing, know who I'm doing it for, and I'm not going to be stopped. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me, cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm just a shooting star, mood with the da 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 da. At the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, no, 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 no. Career and wisdom. And we have the Five of Wisdom, which is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, you, the person who's resonating with this message. You really did see it all. I mean, when you've gone through as many experiences as you have, maybe you've made a career of going through hard experiences. Am I talking to a fixed sign? Am I talking to a Taurus? Am I talking to somebody who can stubbornly make their way through the bog, the marsh, the winter, the snow, the rain? You're somebody who's not bothered by 5 minutes of rain. You're somebody who's not bothered by traveling a little bit of distance. You probably are somebody who would get the photo. You are somebody who would catch the experience. You are somebody who would be there. Be there with bells on, right? You are somebody who's done the learning. You've even, like, I'm getting the hermit energy coming through here, and just knowing that you're going to have to pass through more trials and tribulations each and every single time that you choose yourself. Why? Because the universe wants to understand, the universe wants to experience, and the universe wants to try. And you, the person who's resonating with this message, are just the universe having an experience inside of itself. You are somebody who knows and recognizes that every past experience, every past pentacle that you have gained, every past pentacle that you have carved, every past pentacle that you have collected to give you the ability to build your career, give you the ability to see everything from the past served you. Every pentacle that you've accrued till this point has served you, and you are now somebody who has 5 pentacles. So whether you did move away from a relationship, or whether you have been coming towards it, maybe you finally decided, what is it exactly that I want to chase? Am I going to financially set myself up? Am I going to move myself out of the energy of financial hardship and move myself into the energy of financial freedom? Are you going to be somebody who's constantly choosing somebody else, choosing to work for somebody else, choosing to work when somebody else says so, if somebody else lets you, and where somebody else wants you to? Or are you going to be somebody who sees through the noise, cuts through the illusions, chooses truly, do I want to go with what's happening in my head, or do I want to go with what's happening in my heart? No right or wrong answer. There is just an emotional response, and then there is a logical response. These are two sides of the same coin. The divine Masculine being logical, keeping you safe, and the divine feminine getting creative and showing you that there are no limitations to the boundaries that maybe the logical brain might try to impose. Your intuition here even coming through with that gut feeling. You understand the person that this message is for, that when you choose yourself, when you choose to recognize that all of your past experiences have only helped to elevate you to the spot where you are sitting now, which is sitting inside of your truth, sitting inside of recognizing that you have the ability to see, you have the ability to hear, you have the ability to taste, touch, all of the things. And so you're using all of these experiences not to judge others, but to help others awaken. You, the person that's resonating with this message, have gone through enough bullshit. You've literally seen, and I'm getting the energy of King Solomon. I'm sorry that I'm referencing the Bible, but that's where I come from. That is my background. My first theology was Catholicism and Christianity. So excuse me, it's just where I come from, and it's just an example. And this is the Cathar deck. So I mean, being a Gnostic type deck, I do think I can get away with it. You are somebody who recognizes if somebody comes to you with a child, if two people come to you with a child and they both are arguing to you, oh, this is my child, oh no, this is my child, and you're not sure whose it is one way or the other. This King Solomon was so wise and was so fulfilled within themselves that even when King Solomon was met with the most difficult difficulty, the most difficult hardship, which is this example that I'm giving you here, he was still able to come to a conclusion that helped everybody involved. He was still able to come to a conclusion that actually got the child back to the mother that was the true mother of the child. King Solomon offered the two women, okay, if neither one of you can decide which is the true mother, then I will cut the babe in half and I will give each of you a prospective half. Now, the true mother obviously falls to her knees, begging King Solomon, please, 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 she is the mother. Give her the child. Immediately, King Solomon says to his guards, give her the child. She is the mother. How is it that wisdom can bring you through to this place, to this experience? The wisdom that King Solomon had could be attributed to maybe the seventh seal. I don't know what kind of research you've done into what you've done with your time, with your energy, with with this 3D reality that we live in. But yeah, I'm somebody who likes to explore. I'm somebody who likes to gain a lot of experiences, likes to carve out the pentacles, likes to see. Some people used to say, F around and find out. Some people say carpe diem. I am somebody who recognizes both can be true, but also neither one has to be the truth. You, the person whose message this is, card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card number 6 is the Judgment card. So you having gone through all of the trials and tribulations to bring you to this rejuvenated sense of self, you having gone through the journey to find out your truth, find out the truth for yourself, and then move through life without any judgments, without any fear, gives you the Judgment card, gives you the ability, once you actually surrender to the experience, once you give yourself permission to have fun inside the experience, this is when you really do start living. This is when you truly get to walk through life and you get to see the sunrise, and then after the sunrise you get to see the dew melting, or the mist demisting, or the clouds rolling back or pushing away, and as the sun rises the wind begins to move the trees and the trees sing with the sound of birds, and the streets start to sing with the sound of cars. Do you know what I mean? You're somebody who can take all of the past experiences that have happened to you. You see, all of the choices that you've made in the past have led you down this path, realizing who you are, discovering who you are, discovering how it is that you can offer yourself to the collective field and be regenerated by God Creator Source. You recognize that, oh, the good girls go to hell. I don't know. Are you a bad guy? Don't know. You having the Judgment card here, it tells me that you're ready. You're ready to see more. You're ready to do more. You're ready to do as much as the people who came before you, or even the people who come after you. How's that? Are you a time traveler? You have things to do. You have things to achieve inside of your life, and so I feel like you're about to. You're getting on the road. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. And don't you come back no more. Ding ding a 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 ding. Oh yeah. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. Alright. No dramas. Alright. Let's see what is next. We got the demiurge. Alright. So the demiurge is the devil here. This is X and V. Yep, that's the devil. So the demiurge I'm not sure if you actually know, but the demiurge is the subconscious, how do I explain this? The demiurge is the subconscious processes, and pretty much between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m., the demiurge goes to sleep. So this is the collective subconscious. This is the collective subconscious that is trying to urge you into less collective self-expression and more isolated self-expression. So this is you understanding that you going through the experience of choosing this person, choosing person number 1, then choosing person number 2, choosing person number 3, choosing person number 4, choosing person number 5, choosing person number 6, all the way up until you get to the point where you are like, oh no, person 1 through 6 have left, they are not here anymore, and I'm the only one that's left behind. You recognizing that you can pour into yourself, you can pour into your own experience, you can pour abundantly into yourself, and nothing can stop you. I just got spaced out. What happened? Wow. Now the demiurge here looks like Fire Lord Ozai on the rocket day. It's literally like Comet Day. You can choose at this point in the reading, you can choose to recognize your own power. You can choose to see how it could have been selfish to go with your head or your heart based on what it is that you were choosing to walk away from, whether it was a person, place, or thing. Whether you were choosing to go to a new establishment altogether, whether it was you choosing to move away from people who were inside of like a negative cognitive schema, you choosing to recognize your life is short. You are the one living it. You're the one doing it. 7 elements get you to the point where you're at the demiurge. That's almost exactly halfway there. You are somebody who is ready, mate. And I feel like because you've chosen yourself, you are going to be somebody who ultimately is going to find the other half of themselves in time. You're not going to miss anything. You are becoming somebody who is very committed to their own life. You are becoming somebody who is very attached to your own self-expression. You're not going to shy away from opportunities that are perfectly designed for you. I'm seeing you cut like a princess cut diamond, and somehow you just fit perfectly into exactly what's yours. And then I see like the beam of light like a lightsaber. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Oh, you give love a bad name. Anyway, you're over it. Finished. Burrito. You've made a, I don't know, you've made a career of learning and moving on every time you need to. You've made a career of being a person who doesn't experience the same hardship multiple times. Maybe you're somebody who does take a little bit to learn how not to make the same mistakes over and over and over. Maybe you are somebody who is learning how not to pour so much into others and more so pour into yourself so that others can get the benefit. Ultimately, you're becoming somebody who is focused on their own mission, focused on their own objective, focused on their own Life, it's your life. It's now or never. You're in your own lane. You're driving in your own direction. You are having a good time. You've got all the people that you want around you. You're not really stressing for much. And I feel like only more and more and more is going to be added to you. All right, moving on. Five of Love. Five of Love is the Five of Cups. This is grief. Good grief. Now, on the back of you having apathy, on the back of you not being able to creatively think your way out of whatever emotionally overwhelming moment that you were passing through, emotionally overwhelming experience that was blocking perhaps your ability to express yourself, your ability to express your art, your ability to express your talent, your ability to work. Maybe you were somebody, I don't know, it's almost like, what is it? You needed to experience that 4 so that you could get to the 5. You needed to experience the apathy so that you could really get to the experience of grief. When you are going through the motions, when you are letting the world sort of washing machine you through, when you're not really paying attention to the details that are for you, when you're not really focusing on doing the things that are for you, this is where you can fall off. This is where you can fall into the pattern of, I don't know, depression, sadness. This is where you can forget that you are somebody who embodies the truth. You are somebody who, at the foundation, at your core, you are somebody who chooses themselves, recognizes the truth very frequently, and ultimately just does what you want. You're not somebody who's held back by others. You can manage your own emotions. You are good at regulating yourself. You are good at helping yourself through difficult scenarios. You recognize that this life experience is not easy. You recognize that grief is a good time for you to catch up on some rest. Maybe it is a good time for you to meditate. In this picture, it almost feels like this is the part in Garden of Gethsemane, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, where the devil has come to Yeshua, Christ consciousness, and has put the 2 disciples to sleep and is taking Jesus across the world, showing Jesus from the top of a mountain. Everywhere your eye sees, everywhere the light touches will be yours. Much like Simba being told by his dad. No, Simba being told by his dad. Everything the light touches is yours. Basically offering the same stuff to Jesus. Anyway. And then taking him to a temple somewhere and saying, jump from the top of this temple and surely not a hair on your head will be harmed. And Jesus is constantly refusing. But essentially, the 2 people that Jesus brought with him were disciples, and they both fell asleep. They both, unfortunately, fell asleep and allowed the devil to come and grief Jesus. They inadvertently, I don't know, it's not like they did it on purpose that they fell asleep, but inadvertently they allowed for something that could have been catastrophic to occur. They allowed the enemy to reach Jesus. Ultimately, what's happening here is a lack of awareness. When you have an awareness of what it is that you are feeling, when you have an awareness of how to regulate your emotions, regulate yourself, you change shape, you change form almost. You become somebody who is, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. You're the put up better bam, bite it bit the bone. You're a better bam, beat a bada bone. But I ain't a better bam, bum the bit boom. The light up in the bit do burn. Impossible today. Excuse me. All right. So that 5 of love is the reflection in the mirror. So what else do I need to tell you about that? If it was to do with a relationship breakdown, maybe you are going through grief. Maybe this is being reflected by both parties. Maybe both parties are in the energy of apathy. No way to step forward, no way to step back. There's no movement. Maybe this really is a truth for you or for whoever this message is for. You recognize that it's time to grow. It's time to choose yourself again, and it's time to just get a different perspective. Get a different perspective on the way that you look at love. 7 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Get a different perspective on how it is that you generate new relationships for yourself. Generate new emotions for yourself. How is it that you are leading yourself forward and through life? What is it that you're doing for yourself? How is it that you're helping yourself? 55 might be important for you. 55 might be important for you. 505, 1055. Don't know. 1, 10, and 55. I'm going to move on. So the next card and the last card for the internal 9 is the World of Truths. So that is 10, 5, and 2. That is a 17. That's the star. If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on. Yo, 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 yo. You've been renewed. You've gotten out of the energy of being in your body. You maybe have learned how to astral project. You maybe have learned how to just be more present in your experience. Be more present in yourself. Be more present in your body. This is feeling like regeneration energy. This is feeling like you leaving that place, you leaving that job, you leaving that person, you quitting that thing helps you to become somebody who is restored from the inside out, helps you to become somebody who moves around looking for peace. You look for quiet, you look for serenity, you look for surrender. I surrender all to you. I surrender all to you. I wanna know you, Lord. I wanna know you, Lord. Jesus. All right. So, by you recognizing that you needed to do something here, you needed to make a choice, you needed to decide, am I going to move up or am I going to move down? Am I going to work on the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, or the crown? Where is it that I'm going to put my energy? Where is it that I'm going to put my focus? Where is it that I want to go? Where are you now that I need ya? Where are you now that I need ya? All right. So literally, you having been somebody who can see, it's like that Teddy Swims movie. Why is my right hand itching so much? It's like something's coming. Something's coming. You're about to lay hold of something. I don't know. Every person who's resonating with this, do me a favor. Drop your star sign in the chat if you're resonating with this. If not, doesn't matter because I'm not currently looking at chat, so I won't be able to see it. You, the person who's resonating with this message, you've come from the center of a long journey. You've come from the potential of being somebody who could have given up. You could have stopped. You didn't have to progress through. Healing is optional. Healing does take time, but healing is optional. Nobody's saying that you need to grow up. This is why we have movies like Peter Pan and Pinocchio. This is why we see people choosing to live lives in service to themselves, choosing to live lives much like the devil is painted, but unfortunately nothing like the devil truly is. The devil is somebody who is not even interested in the material things of life, but is more so interested in the soul of the person, right? So you, the person who's resonating with this, you don't require anything on the outside to give you this renewal. You don't require anything on the outside to give your mind, heart, and body the experience of total, complete unity. Unity in a way that just gives you the ability to move. When I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. Who is that? Ludicrous? Anyway. Oh, you chose yourself. Because you chose yourself, because you poured into yourself, because you let God regenerate you, because you allowed yourself the time to regenerate, to heal, to recover in peace and in truth, you are now somebody who's just on a different trajectory. You're moving towards the things that make you feel good. You're moving away from the things that make you feel like shit. You are moving towards the things that give you freedom of expression rather than limited expression. And you're feeling very alive. The energy of the person that I'm reading today is very, 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 very alive. But yeah, cheers to you. I might jump back to chat just to double check that people are here, people doing the thing. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, I have no chat visibility because I got a notepad there. All right. So Mystical Angels, 9:45. Oh, okay. 45 minutes ago. How many people we got watching? 5 people viewing. Hello, everybody. And we've had 16 people come through in total. Cool. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Oh, you give love a bad name. La da 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 do da whoop up Ooh, members only live stream. That's cool. Alright, we've been going for an hour and 57 minutes. Alright, everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Jane dash Y8W6K. Thank you for the sunshine. 200 joules. Thank you. Cute. Anyway, this has been an hour. I might just try and finish up the external 12 really quickly. Because I might just disappear. What is the name of this live? Put that like that. Just do this reading and then get out of here. Right? It's 10:34. All I know is 10:35, and I'm thinking, God, you found me. That you found me. No one's resonating with this on the live chat anyway, so I'm just gonna really go through it really quickly because I don't need to be here. I could be anywhere else. Could literally be anywhere else, but I'm choosing to be here. Choosing to be with you. The internet. And yours. Okay. So, damn. No one's bloody resonating. It's probably because I've got my camera set up horizontal instead of vertical, isn't it? Oh, I need water. All right. So, 1 o'clock. Let's see. One o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna do the planet or not because I don't know where the little purple thing is. Ah, my little note card. I don't even have a clue where I would have put you. Anyway, who is in the first house? Let's see. 11. that would be Aqua. Aqua Pisces. 11 is Aquarius, isn't it? Then it goes Pisces. Yes. Okay, so Aquarius, you're up first. Beautiful. Tasha's Intuitive Tarot, how are you? I know, I remember being in one of your videos and seeing that you are an Aquarius. Cool. How's it going? You've actually got the Empress coming out in your position here. And the tarot card that comes out with the first 3 positions on the clock is the Crown Chakra. Is it the Crown Chakra? It's the third eye chakra. So you might be having a third eye awakening in this moment. You might have had a third eye awakening, an activation recently. You might be learning how to use it more frequently, practicing using it more frequently, and learning how to maybe use it to interact with others. What planet could this be? If it's big, I don't know. Planet 10. Planet 10, Planet 10, Planet 10. Who's on the outside? Pluto? 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Oh, JBLV. Anyway, planet Pluto, Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, you have the star on the inside. You know where you've come from. You know who you are. You know what you've done to regenerate yourself. You are somebody now who moves through reality a little bit differently. You're enjoying the pleasures of life. You're enjoying your creativity. You're expressing yourself more. You're getting out in nature. You're seeing what it is that you want to achieve with your lifetime. You're seeing what it is that you want to achieve in your here and now. Maybe you've been somebody in the past, a creatrix comes to mind. Maybe you've been somebody in the past who had been placed in codependent energy somehow is coming through here, but you cut through it. You cut away all of the shit that was holding you back. It's like I'm seeing you cutting every single string. I'm seeing this as well. You cutting every single wheat. You cutting every wheat and moving away from things that were no longer for you. Anything that put you in reversed energy, anything that held you back from being who you want to be, anything that held you back from your highest timeline, highest form of expression, you decided for yourself, it's too much. If it's gonna stop me from experiencing my happiness, if it's gonna stop me from having everything that I want, everything that I feel God is offering to me, then it costs too much. You are somebody who recognizes, you see what's for you and you move towards it. I've even got the Lovers coming out for you, Aquarius. When Pluto is in Aquarius, this transformation, this regeneration of self is huge. When you decide to become aware again of who you are after having had the star come out and then we've got the sun come out, it's like you surrender your attachments. You surrender anything that makes you feel stuck, makes you feel connected to anything that is low vibrational. You move on at the drop of your own hat. You move on as the sun rises and the sun sets. You will remember who you are. You will become your highest version of self. You will connect your femininity and your masculinity, and they will become one operating machine for you to just go, go, go. Work, 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 work. Anyway. Archangel Gabriel might be important for you here, with the Lovers card. Even Archangel Raphael might be important. I've got Pluto here, and the Sun. Wow. I don't know how this will resonate with each and every single one of you, but I'm going to move on. All right, 2 o'clock. Who is at 2 o'clock, and what is the planet? What's the planet? 12. So Pisces. Damn. Pisces. Pisces. And first up was Aquarius. Aquarius. We're in your age. It's the age of Aquarius, isn't it? I love that about this time of, like, we're all supposed to be self-expressive. We're all supposed to be enjoying ourselves. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Now, you have the 5th planet. What is the 5th planet? The Sun, Mars, Venus, the Moon, Mercury. Who's on the outside of the... Who's the next one on the outside of the belt? Bah! I can't remember just now. Gonna have to look at my homework. Dude, it's 10:41. I would normally be getting ready to go to sleep by now. No. I don't know. Right now, is it important? No, not really. Alright, let's move on. Alright. Lord of Shields. Lord of Shields. Through me it passes, through me made whole, through me it softens, returns to the soul, all into growth, all into flow, all into the seeds that God has sown. Through me it softens, through me made whole, through me it softens, through me made whole, through me it softens, through me made whole. Through me it passes, through me made whole. Through me it softens, returns to the soul. All into growth, all into flow, all into the seeds that God has sown. Pisces, you got the Lord of Shields. Lord of Shields. The Lord of Shields is... I believe it is the Wands. King of Wands, Pisces, at the 2nd house. You are somebody who... You don't have time to fuck around. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know what is coming for you and those who help you in your journey. So you are somebody, Pisces, who just gets to the bottom of it. You are willing to see all of the ways that you have maybe been held back in the past. You're willing to see all the ways that you have maybe not been able to see your way through. So I've got the Ace of Swords and the 5 of Swords coming out for you, Pisces. Your values and your resources, you hold to truth. You hold to learning everything that you can from the discussions, the arguments, and the challenges that others might present to you. You are somebody who recognizes the truth in all of the external energies, external presentations. You are somebody who recognizes your own power. You know who you are. You know what you're doing with yourself. You know who you're here to help, and you know what you're going to achieve inside of your lifetime. You've got the Ace of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. That is a total of 12 swords. You as well are getting a different perspective. Your mind or your communication style is expanding. You are starting to have more conversations, more moments in your life where you're having, what is it, resonance, coherence, harmony. You are having more experiences in your life where you can see your way out. You can see what other people are doing in your experience. You can see what people need to grow and what needs to change. Ultimately, moving on, you are somebody now who knows what you need to do inside of your life. I'm being drawn to the King of Swords. You're the King of Wands and the King of Swords. You are somebody who just has what you need if you only slow down and recognize what it is that you've got in your hands right now. Anyway, who's next? Alright, everything's gonna be alright. I'm gonna get to the same spot, aren't I? And I'm gonna give up. Oof. Hello, Enchanted Star. How are you? Alright, who is up? I'm not gonna do the planet because I can't even... I don't want to scratch my head so hard. 11, that's Aquarius. Cannot do. Already done. Aquarius is at 1 o'clock. So 5 o'clock, we got Leo. Alright, Leo. Don't know what planet we're working with, so we'll see if you are any kind of symbol here. 9 of Cups for Leo. Now, Leo. Leo. 9 of Cups. Did you get that promotion that you've been working towards? Did you get that? Did you get that communication that you were looking for? Have you finalized what it is that you want from your experience? I see the Two of Swords falling to the floor. I mean the Two of Wands falling to the floor in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. And the Page of Cups in the upright. Oh my gosh, if I didn't know any better, it feels as though you, Leo, are in your feelings. Something changed. This is almost like, are you truly satisfied with the life that you've built for yourself? Are you truly satisfied in the one giving yourself all of the opportunities that you seek, all of the opportunities that you desire, deserve? I'm not sure. Are you doing all that you can to get yourself through the journey, get yourself through the mission? When I add 9 wands and 2 more wands, I get 11. Are you doing all that you can to see the truth? The truth is that you are the only one that's going to be there at the end of your life. You are the only one that is there through all of the trials and tribulations. You are genuinely going to be the person who comes to the table with the offering of yourself, with the offering of your highest self to the collective, and they will take it or leave it. You recognize now for yourself that when you don't pour into your own cup first, when you do genuinely let your own cup run dry, when you do not do anything to scramble together more vessels, when you don't do anything to release the burdens of the past, when you hold on to the burdens of the past, this is where you can be stuck inside of your feelings. This is where you can truly become somebody who is stuck relaying the messages of what happened here and being the feedback loop carrier, being the almost like the FM transmitter, being the person that updates everybody with what's going on. Like, oh, I went to the shops and I saw a chicken for sale. Oh, and then the next person, I went to the shops and I saw a chicken for sale. It's like, it's your story, it's your narrative, what you choose to do with your time, what you choose to do with your 24 hours in a day, what you choose to do with your life. It's your prerogative. Nobody can force you to come to the table. Nobody can force you, Leo, to see that you have everything that you need inside of you. You don't have to push so hard. You don't have to try so hard. Everything that you want wants you too. Everything that you are desiring is vibrating at the same energetic frequency as you. And so you just need to continue taking one step at a time, moving forward towards the things that you love, moving forward towards the things that make you feel full, moving away from the things that make you feel stuck, blocked, hindered. You are worth it if you think you are. When you decide that you're worth it and you start taking the steps towards the life that you want to live, this is where you experience everything with everything, with everything. Da, 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 with everything. Leo, anyway, that's your message. All right, moving on up, moving on up, moving on up, because you're moving on up, moving on now. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me. No. All right. Fabulous, and you. No dramas. I'm doing great, Enchanted Star. Thank you for asking. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see. Who's next? Can I just do it this way? Because this way is more fun for me. All right, who's next? Who's next? We got Taurus. Taurus, what's going on with you? Taurus, 10 of Swords. Holy moly. Where the fuck did that come from? All right, Taurus, 10 of Swords. 4th house. Home roots, emotional foundation. Wow. So you got the 10 of Swords, and then you got the the Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse. You're not seeing something, Taurus. You're not seeing the end of something. You're not maybe seeing the end of a relationship. You're not seeing maybe the end of an era, the end of a career, the end of the way. Yeah. Ah. you're not seeing what action you need to take, Taurus. You're not seeing how, by you taking control, by you metering your own emotions, by you recognizing that at the home, at the roots, at the emotional core, you are responsible for yourself. When you get to the place where you realize that when you look up, the more you look after yourself, the more that you can look after others. The more that you look after others, the more that the universe then can look after you. You are somebody who recognizes the grief of others. You are somebody who sees the pain of others. And so you ask them, is there something that I can do to help you? Is there something that I can do that I haven't been doing that can help you have more of a peaceful experience? Is there something that I can do to help you be more yourself so that you don't need to be so much on edge, so that you don't need to be so much, it's like alone, so much friction even around you. I just saw the Five of Cups. The card that came out was the Ace of Wands. So by you recognizing that you don't need to have all the answers, Page of Swords in the reverse, by you recognizing that you have maybe completed a big cycle, maybe this is you completing a relationship, maybe this is you getting to your tenure, maybe this is you getting to your long service, maybe this is you being somebody who is more available to be a part of the collective experience, share your thoughts, share your knowledge, communicate, teach, learn, grow with everybody that's coming along with you. This is where you don't have to be so observant and looking out for opportunities. You can just follow your heart. Take actions towards the things that your gut is pointing you towards. Take action towards the things that your mind is dreaming of. Take action towards the things that your brain can envision. This is where your passion will be restored. This is where that 10 will become a 1 and you will be regenerated. You will be renewed. And maybe it will be a newer, rawer form of expression. Maybe it will be a lesser form of expression. Maybe it will be the basal chakras, you getting creative, you getting sexual, you getting grounded. Whatever it is, you're getting into your animal more. You're getting into your meat suit more. And you're getting a better feeling of what it is to be on the inside of your experience versus constantly trying to be on the outside, constantly trying to access more and more energy, constantly trying to be, I don't know, on fire. You're on fire. Fireball. All right, who's next? Groove is in the heart, 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 heart. Groove is in the heart, 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 heart. Groove is in the heart. All right, we got Capricorn. Capricorn, how's it going? What is going on, Capricorn? 5th house. Wow, we got the Magician. Actually, we got the Parfait. Isn't a parfait a dessert? Oh, good God, girl, get a grip. We got 3 cards. We got 1. We got 2. And we got 3. Oop. My rocks. All right, Capricorn. 5 o'clock. Heart, creativity, and pleasure. Past energies, you got the 7 of Pentacles. Capricorn, what you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? What you waiting for? Take a chance, cause you might grow. Oh, whoa. Anyway, Capricorn, it seems like you're waiting for an opportunity to grow. Grow what? Grow a relationship. You are somebody who is using your willpower, the parfait, the magician. You are using your focus, you're using your energy, you're using your time to grow the thing that you want to grow. You're waiting for the things that you have put energy towards to come towards you again. You've given it up to the universe. You're trusting the universe will bring it back to you. You're being patient. You're grooming yourself. You're grooming your environment to give you the maximum experience. Again, it's giving permaculture. At the 5th house, you know what worked from the past. You know what makes you feel good. You know what makes you feel bad. So you don't really connect more energy than you need to your here and now. And you definitely don't connect any energy to the past that was not in alignment, that was not in the same energetic frequency as you. Because you know now that in order to fly around on clouds like this, I'm getting like Krampus and Saint Nicholas energy. For you to fly, even the Baba Yaga, getting like the energy of you being able to be sent all the way around the world. And it's that story again with the demiurge that came out. It's interesting that it came out for you, Capricorn. The Demiurge came out, the Devil came out on the internal 9. This is just an indicator for me to pull you back into this. Capricorn, you've been somebody who has invested a lot of time and energy into yourself, a lot of feminine energy. You've trusted the universe to bring you all of the experiences, all of the desires, or everything that you could possibly want. You trusted that the universe was going to bring it to you. You believed that you were enough, and you moved forward knowing that you were. You didn't need to wait for anybody to validate your experience. You validated yourself. Therefore, you set yourself free. I want to break free. I want to break free. I want to break free. Aries. God knows. God knows I want to break free. Aries. Wow. 6 o'clock. Service and refinement. You have literally, Aries, gone through a massive transformation. You've gone through a massive transformation. You are inclusively more patient. Nah. You've regenerated your sense of self. You've brought yourself back down to the ground. You're giving yourself permission to be a part of the collective field. You're giving yourself permission to listen more. You're not acting so quickly. You're not acting so rashly. You're not giving people whiplash. You're actually choosing to walk down a path, and you're enjoying the experience. You're stopping. You're smelling the roses. You're stopping. You're drinking some water. You're stopping. You're resting, recovering. You're giving yourself permission to see the fullness of life and the fullness of your experiences, and you're I don't know, filling 1/10 of my brain at capacity. I miss my friends and I miss how we used to be. Can we both agree? Can we both agree? I miss my friends and I miss how we used to be. You've got the Queen of Swords. You are somebody, Aries, who recognizes that this is your truth. This is your life. This is maybe your last life came through here. Past lives could never hold me. Past lives could never fold me down. I've got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Ba-la-ba-dum-bum-bum. You know, you'll know if this message is for you, Aries. If not, catch you on the next one, you know? You've had a solar plexus activation, Aries, Capricorn. You are both cardinal signs. This quadrant feels very cardinal so far. Actually, we've got Taurus, which is fixed. Cardinal and fixed. Starting fixed, moving into cardinal. Finish what you start, start what you finish, finish what you start. You plan to fail. You fail to plan and you plan to fail, right? Or you plan and you don't miss anything. So you, Aries, the person who's resonating with this, you are somebody who sees what you want and you get it. You see what you want and you achieve it. 3 of Wands here. The 3 of Wands is Aries energy as well. You are somebody who knows how to get what you want. Show me what you've got. Rick and Morty might be an indicator for you. You know what you want, you know how to get it, and you're going to. I believe everything happens at the right time. Everything happens when it's supposed to. You can't really rush a good thing. So don't rush your life. Don't rush your timeline. Allow yourself to regenerate fully. Allow yourself to heal back better. Allow yourself to be the person that your youngest self would be proud of. Allow yourself to be the person who gets everything that they want in a timely manner and actually sees the plan to do it. Wow. Aries, sorry, not those. You've got the 6 of Wands here, so you're going to a victory. You're going from 3 of Wands to 6 of Wands. That's 9. 3, 6, 9. The moose drank wine, the wine choked, the monkey got choked, and the bit of bump bump, get a bit of bump bump. Do you know what I mean? You've been somebody who had to go through the full experience. The 3 and the 6 of Wands add up to a 9. You've given the Sun, you've given Jupiter permission to be those big celestial bodies in your life. You've given the Sun the ability to expand your life, expand your world, expand your life by days at a time, months at a time, years at a time. You've given Jupiter the experience to give you as many years inside of one expansive field at a time, so that then you could go through the 12 years at a time and know exactly what it is that you want to be achieving well and truly after the fact. Woo! I just got so dizzy. Woo! Breathe. Oh my gosh. It's 11 o'clock. Ah! 1 hour and a half. Ah! All right. Aries, you're on the road to victory. Anybody of the previous... Aquarius, 1 o'clock. Pisces, 2 o'clock. Leo, 3 o'clock. Taurus, 4 o'clock. Capricorn, 5 o'clock. Aries, 6 o'clock. If any of you need more information on your reading or you want a personal reading, hit me up via email. Otherwise, leave a comment down below this video. The person who gets the most likes on their comment will get an energy check in the next reading. So do that for me. But it's got to be in the comments, not in the live chat. You can't put a comment if you're sitting in the live chat. You have to come back to the video and comment after the fact. But anyway, I'm sure you knew that and can figure that out for yourself. Competition time! Alright. Moving on. Who's next? Who's next? Cause I'm moving on now. Moving on now. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Love me, hate me, say what you want about me, but all of the boys and all of the girls are begging to, if you CK me, meditate. Return to tranquil home within yourself. Meditation stations, Cancer. Are you allowing yourself to experience what's here for you? Are you allowing yourself to experience what is here for you now? Are you going to continue moving through your experience? Wanting, needing... Wanting, needing that 7th house connection. Are you going to be somebody... Wow, Cancer, you got the Queen of Swords. Cancer, you know as much as I do that when you choose to be who you are, when you choose to be your highest self, when you choose to be operating, acting, living, dreaming, being the person that you are, when you choose to stand in your truth, when you choose to recognize that you can let things come to you, let experiences come to you, the experiences that you want to have, want you to have them too. When you surrender and let go, when you allow God to bring everything that you want to you, when you bring everything that you want to yourself, this is where you start to help others change the world with you. You're not somebody who's trapped inside of your mind, trapped inside of your heart. You've literally got the ability, Cancer, to expand your psychic presence to the fullness of a stadium, it almost feels. Like, Cancer, you're very aware of who you are. You know how to slow things down to a pace where you can manage them, and you just go. You're going at your own pace, nothing can stop you, and yeah, anyway. Cancer, you're up for a new beginning. So you might actually be starting a new relationship pretty soon. You might be moving into something that's a little bit easier than whatever came before, Cancer. Feels like if you're somebody who has left a strategic situation, if you have strategically had to leave a sticky situation, a situationship, I don't know what it is for you. You had to leave without anybody recognizing what you were doing. You had to leave and seem like a fool while leaving at the time. You are moving towards now a moment of time, a moment in expression where you're going to be more magical, magical, whimsical, like, I don't know. These beautiful things that I've got, please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Whoa, oh, 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 ooh, please don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Literally, there are 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. Put your hands up with me. I'm on 80 degrees and I'm gonna beat up on it. All right. All 3 of these cards have yellow backgrounds. That is Ra. That is God. That is the Holy Spirit trying to show you that you are constantly backed. Cancer, you at the 7th house are somebody who is constantly backed by the universe. There is nothing that falls outside of your discernment. There is nothing that falls outside of your purview. You are more and more and more somebody who recognizes when it is time to sow and when it is time to reap and when it is time to have a good freaking time. Cancer, I'd like to have a drink with you. I think that would be a good time. I think that would be really fun. But anyway, I'm going to zoom it out there. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to see who's next. Who is next? Who's next? Up right now. Oh, Gemini. Gemini. Ooh. We got the Nine of Wands. Is it in the reverse? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ooh. Gemini, that's interesting. So you got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You've got the meditate. You don't have the time. You don't have time to waste, is really coming through there. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to make people's feelings feel better. Nobody did this for you. I'm not getting the sense that you're going out and swatting butterflies, but I do get the sense that, like, you made it to the Nine of Wands yourself. Maybe you don't realize you've made it to the Nine of Wands, but you're at a place in yourself. You're at a place in your experience where you get to now just enjoy the luxury of all of the ways that you've gotten to express your passions. Enjoy the ways that you've gotten to experience this experience, because even if you are being thrown out, I don't know, even if you are being thrown out of a place of comfort, even if you have lost the competition to yourself, I mean, I don't know, there's no competition really ultimately inside of this experience, unless it is that you are feeling like there is lack inside of your experience, lack inside of your life, where you might need to compete for minerals, might need to compete for resources. I don't know. Is there any lack inside of this experience though? Gemini. Gemini, at 8 o'clock, I feel like you are having a transformation of the mind. You've brought balance to something, Gemini. That's interesting. You brought balance to something, balance to yourself. You're no longer juggling your dreams, your desires. You're giving yourself everything that you want in a timely manner. And this is really reducing your cortisol levels, Gemini. Time in the past where you would put the happiness of others, you would put the harmony of the field over your own personal harmony. Gone are those days. You are somebody who is worth every penny. You are somebody who works hard. You are somebody who helps others achieve what they want to achieve. So if anybody offers you the chance to balance yourself out, if anybody offers you, wow, Queen of Wands coming out next, you're radiant. You're radiating harmony. You're radiating peace. You're radiating joy. So Gemini, keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it doesn't feel like I really need to say much more. I'm breaking on the Hierophant there. I feel like you know what you're up for. You know what you're here to do, and you're just achieving it in your own time. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can rush you. Nobody can force you. You've been doing this for a minute, Gemini. You've been doing this for a red hot minute, and I don't get the vibe that you're going to stop anytime soon. So I'm going to move on along. Who is next? Jane! Hello, Miss Jane. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Are you ready for it? Who's next? Who's next? Give me one. Give me everything. Wow, Jane, you appeared at the right time. Scorpio. Hey yo, you got me riding on the same song. Shout out to Norway. How are ya? Alright, so 9 o'clock. Expansion and belief. Scorpio. Seven of Wisdom, the Seven of Pentacles. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Got my glasses, I'm out the door, I'm gonna hit this city. Wait, wake up in the morning and I'm like, fuck P. Diddy, yeah! Go Kesha, go Kesha, go Kesha. It's your birthday, we're gonna party. Nah, we're not. We're gonna party like it's his jail day. Ow! Burn! You gotta let it burn. Gotta let it burn. Deep down, you know you're da-da-da-da-da-do. Return to the tranquil home within yourself. Scorpio, you've been patient. You've been really patient. You've been somebody who wants to... Ooh, you want to show the world how to find peace within itself. You want to show the world how to make it fall in love with itself again. You want to be the person... I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Ah, Little Mermaid. You just want... Wait, Little Mermaid? I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. One thing that I want to say to you, Scorpio, one thing that I want to realize, and maybe you were the person that helped other princesses, queens realize this for themselves as well. Every single one of the heads of the Disney princesses is a different shape. It's a different size. I mean, Mulan is different to Cinderella. Cinderella is different to Snow White. Snow White is different to Maleficent. So maybe you, the person who is getting the Seven of Wands, the Scorpio, you are somebody maybe who is just good at creating space, good at holding space, good at giving people their flowers, good at giving people the chance to show up as themselves, to express themselves, to be who they are, and not to express any judgment, fear, or retribution. It's like you, Scorpio, are somebody who recognizes that people are going to go through their own challenges, people are going to go through their own different levels of awakening, experience, willingness to experience, resistance to experience, and so you can only offer people help when they ask for help. You can only give what people need, and you are not a mind reader if you don't want to be, and so you let people meet you where they're at, and you meet people where they're at, and it's a beautiful thing. It feels very nice. It feels like you are on your way to regenerating your energy and being somebody who, even like Taurus, I don't know why I just got Taurus energy, even though things might look like they're ending, even though it feels as though things might be changing, who do what, even if it feels like you're 7 and 8, even if it feels like your mind is being tricked, challenged, forced out of the comfort zone, know that you've got the ability to see, you've got the ability to know, you've got the ability to think, plan. And so with these plans, you can plan your way out, you can plan your way in, you can get creative with the Empress, you can return to your sense of self, you can recognize. Woo! 7 of Pentacles is patience. And so when you've got patience, when you've got restriction, and when you've got creativity, this is telling me that you're going to be shooting like a laser. Because baby, you're a firework. Come and show them what you're worth. Make them go, as you shoot across the sky. Boom, boom, boom. Even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, so you gotta let it through. Cause baby, you're a firework. Alright, last card for you, Scorpio. What are you waiting for? What's the creativity? What are you waiting for? What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? Take a chance, cause you might grow. Oh. Look at your watch now. You're just a super hot female. You got your $1 million contract, and there's no way that you're gonna hard back. Oh, what you waiting? What's the last card for Scorpio, please? Last card for Scorpio. What comes after the Empress? Page of Pentacles it is. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Progress is slow, but progress is slow, but progress is worth it. You have taken lots of time to carefully work your way around the thoughts, the teachings of others, maybe PTSD, I don't know, trigger warning. Maybe you've been somebody who was able to access the divine feminine and heal yourself. Give yourself that creative, nurturing energy. Give yourself that compassion. Give yourself the ability to see everything that you need and being willing to slowly achieve it for yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. Scorpio, you have been somebody who is not only being patient, but you're also progressing slowly at a pace that's comfortable for you. Sorry, not slowly, but a pace that's comfortable. You know when to let go. You know when to let go, and you know when to buckle down. You know exactly what's coming because you have faith in the moment. You have faith in the unseen. You have faith in the unknown, and you're just moving on. You're just growing. So yeah, anyway, Scorpio, that's it for you. Let's see. Who's next? Who's next? Thank you for being here, Scorpio. All right, who's next? Oop. Libra! Libra, Libra, Libra. How's it going, Libra, Libra? Libra. All right. Any Libras in the chat? Drop the scales for me. Drop your Libra symbol. Libras. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tell me, baby, can't you see? All right. Libra, we got your quadrant. So the last 3 signs are going to be with rhythmic cycles. Tune in with your body, the earth, moon, and the sun. I am the sun, I am the air, I am everything I need to be now.
just like everybody else is. You see, I've already waited too long. Ah, Libra. One day, I swear, my spider is going to climb down and I'm going to accidentally kill it. I should put it inside of something to keep it safe, but it's just a spider. Anyway, where was I? Libra. Libra, you have the Grail Knight. So you have a 9. This is a Hermit. Maybe you've been on a pilgrimage around your soul. Maybe you've been journeying through the astrals. Maybe you've been discovering more of yourself. Maybe you've been trying to figure out what it is exactly that you want to present to the world. The 9 is a Hermit card. This is the Grail Knight. So this is you knowing that you have a mission, the Holy Grail. You have a mission. You're on a mission. You're trying to achieve something here. Your career and your legacy is what is at question here at 10 o'clock, Libra. You are somebody who brings balance to the workplace. You bring balance to the workforce when you are in alignment. When you're not in alignment, you really can just get stuck at the top of the mountain, not seeing down, stuck inside of your own head, stuck inside of your own experience. And that's okay too. Ultimately, you are here to have your experience and everybody else is here to have their experience. By us just moving forward towards the things that are exciting, I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles. By us moving towards, and this is talking about a legacy, by us moving in our own energy, by us trusting that we're going to do everything that we desire to do, everything that we deserve to do will come towards us as an experience. A 10 of Pentacles. Every person that's supposed to be with us, even the King of Swords, every person who's supposed to be with us, Libra, will be with us. And this is you coming out in the King of Swords. This is you being somebody who knows what you want, you know how to get it, and you're going to go and achieve that. You, Libra, are somebody who has been on mission, on route to completing their legacy. You've been on route to completing your career. You've been on route to doing the thing that makes you happy. You've been on route to doing the thing that really reveals to you how to continue sitting in your truth, how to continue moving in your truth, how to continue being this person who is activated and realized not only on the inside but the outside. Libra, you have been somebody who've continued to focus on their work, continued to focus on their life, continued to bring the magical essence that you are into your own experience, into your collective experience, and now you are the light and the salt. You are the salt and the light of the world. All you had to do was get through that tower. Maybe you had to change jobs, maybe you had to change homes, maybe you did a sea change, a tree change, whatever it is for you. Maybe you had to just change underwear, maybe you just had to change your hat, maybe you bought yourself new shoes. Whatever it is, whatever attachment it is that you let go of, whatever attachment it is that you chose to focus on, whatever it is that you gave yourself, whatever it is that you chose, Libra, at 10 o'clock, whatever career path you chose, whatever element, angel, deity, guide, whatever life you choose to live, it's no one else's business, all right? You are the person who knows how to build a connection, build a relationship, build and establish these things so that you are never in lack, never in competition, and never without. Anyway, who's next? Who's next? All right, next up we got Sagittarius at 11 o'clock. Sagittarius, you've got the 8 of Wisdom. Woo! 8 of Wisdom is the 8 of Pentacles. You have mastered something. So in terms of community and purpose, you have mastered something and you maybe are the master of something. In the past here, Sagittarius, I can see that you've got the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords in this channel, on this channel, talks about anxiety. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety makes it hard to breathe. What's come over me? It feels like I'm somebody else. Oh, I get overwhelmed in my mind all the time when it feels like can't go right. Ba-da-bam, ba-da-bam. Do you know what I mean, Sagittarius? You've been somebody who needed to make a choice. In the past, maybe you needed to decide between, am I going to go with my head or am I going to go with my heart? Back to the beginning of the reading. You decided for yourself, look,
if this person can choose themselves, if that person can choose themselves, if this person is allowed to build success for themselves, then I can too. There's no reason that I can't go out and achieve my dreams. There's no reason that I need to hold myself back from doing all of the things that I want to do with my lifetime, with my energy, with my resources, with my life. It's my life, it's now or never. And Sagittarius, you just recognize that because you're not in competition with anybody, because people are coming to you for help, because people are coming to you seeking guidance, because people are actually starting to recognize that you are just following your passion. You're following divinity and you're following your passion. You're giving people advice based on the questions they asked, but no more. You're not offering more than what is being requested of you. You are somebody who, in the past had anxiety. I get overwhelmed. Yeah. You had anxiety over maybe connections, relationships. You were not sleeping well. You were not able to achieve a mental state of harmony, rest. You couldn't get your mindset moving in the way that you wanted to. Mars in Gemini energy. But then coming to the Two of Cups, you started something. So you want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Too high to get over. Yeah. Too low to get under. Yeah. You're stuck in the middle. Yeah. Oh, the pain is thunder. Well, that Nine of Swords through the Two of Cups becomes a Ten of Swords. Whatever that relationship was, whatever it was that you were worried about coming to an end, it has come to an end. And I don't know if it came to a good end or a bad end, but ultimately you are now, Sagittarius, moving in your highest timeline. You are on 11 o'clock, and Sagittarius 911 911. I feel like 911 emergency. Are you the person that is going to be are you going to be the relationship doctor from now on? Are you going to be the person that helps people close out old cycles and start new ones that are more viable for the person that is wanting to be in whatever? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Sagittarius, your community and purpose position here tells me that you've developed. You shot your arrow and you hit and you didn't miss. You're going to be somebody who is unstoppable. Once you begin making disciples of the world, once you begin making disciples of the entire collective experience, you are unstoppable. I'm hearing Sia. I'm unstoppable. I'm the butt that bed no bail. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. Virgo. Oh my gosh. Virgo. How you doing, Virgo? Hello. Enchanted Star, Jane, how's it going? You got the Two of Wisdom. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So Virgo, something's going on. You're balancing something. You're balancing something between the here and the there. You are maybe in some kind of spiritual prison. It feels as though you, Virgo, are held inside of Virgo, it's like you're held inside of the mind or held inside of the plans, held inside of the machinations. Ex machina comes to mind. It's like you thought that you were winning something, Virgo. You thought that you were winning the prize. You thought that you were winning the best prize. But it's like just before you receive the prize, someone switches it out and you don't recognize the switch, or you do. And that's what stops you from actually experiencing this. I don't know. It feels like a destiny swap. It feels like someone puts a cuff on you, but you, just before it goes down, it's like you swap your hand into theirs and then they cuff themselves. And so, Virgo, what is this? It's so weird that I'm looking at the Hermit at the bottom of the deck here. Virgo, what's going on? What's going on for you here? Subconscious and surrender. 12th house, Virgo. Yeah, something just ended for you, Virgo. You maybe... What is this? Two of Pentacles. It's an increase on what? There's not enough information here right now. You had a renewal and you had an ending, Virgo. This ending has to do with the rhythmic cycles. So something's ended for you, Virgo. You've given up on something. You've given something up. Now, this person is sitting inside of, they seem like they are a prisoner inside of a church here. Virgo, it feels like you potentially could, I don't know, did you do some magic on somebody without reading the fine print? Did you, I don't know, I keep looking at the demiurge and it's like, what did you do? What did Virgo do? What is this completion? What is the next card, please, Spirit? Balancing completions. Balancing endings. Balanced equations. Balanced endings. Things are ending for you, Virgo. What's ending for you? Passion? Virgo, you're about to go on an adventure here. You've surrendered something to the fullness of the experience. You surrendered something to the universe, and now the universe is releasing you into your future. Releasing you into your future. And the page is looking towards the future with the world behind it. So what is in your future, Virgo? What of this rebalancing? Maybe you spent some time behind bars. Maybe you spent some time inside of rehabilitation. I don't know. But Virgo, all that I can say to you is you're going to be moving towards emotional satisfaction, spiritual satisfaction, relational satisfaction. You are somebody who has spent enough time in the world that you know what you want, you know what you don't want, and you know what you're going to do in order to achieve it. You're going to go here, go there, meet your responsibilities, pay your bills, fake your tan, wear your tie, go to the gym. You'll never die, right? You're like voodoo, baby. Your kisses are strong. Put your cards on the table, baby. Do I kiss? Do I phone? You're like voodoo, honey. Alright, and guess what? The 22nd card here for everybody who is still here. Hello, how are you? Put your zodiac sign in the chat for me if you want me to know who is here and what star sign you are. So the Lord of Wisdom. Holy dooly guacamole. Lord of Wisdom is the King. Oop, I gotta go bathroom. King of Pentacles. So we've got the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. The only king we didn't get was the King of Cups. I'll be right back. Sorry. Alright. Bathroom done. Alright. Lord of Wisdom, Lord of Swords. Through me it passes, through me made whole, through me it softens, returns to the soul, all into growth, all into flow, all into the seeds that God has sown. Through me it passes, through me made whole, through me it softens, returns to the soul, all into growth, all into flow, all into the seeds that God has sown. Through me it passes, through me made whole, through me it softens, returns to the soul, all into growth, all into flow, all into the seeds that God has sown. So be it, as I say. Alright. The Lord of Wisdom. The Lord of Swords. and the Lord of Shields. Shield, swords, wisdom. When you get to the end, when you get to being the Lord of Wisdom, when you get to being the King of Pentacles, when you get to being the person who is in charge of their own ledger, charge of their own lives, charge of their own holidays, you book yourself in, you book yourself out, you check in, you check out. It's like transit this airport, transit that airport, stop here, stop there, say hello to this person, grab a coffee, grab a baguette, grab a banh mi, and on your way. You are somebody who just recognizes that the fullness of this reading could have almost been done in these final two cards, but you are somebody that recognizes your own power, you recognize your own light, you recognize your own ability to choose the highest timeline, to choose the version of yourself. You've got three kings inside of your experience. You are somebody who recognizes that maybe it will take your passion, maybe it will take your thoughts, and maybe it will take all of your experiences in order to build the life that you want to build for yourself. Maybe the life that you want for yourself is one worth fighting for. So what are you going to do with yourself? What is it that you want to achieve with yourself? What is it that you want to achieve with the rest of your life? What is it that you want to do with the rest of your life? Where did I put the cards? Any last messages, Spirit? Anything else the collective need to know before I wrap this up? Oh, we just ticked over 2 hours. Beautiful. And it is 11:32 at night time. Beautiful. Anything else they need to know, Spirit? Anything else you want them to know? Wow, that's a lot of cards. Really? Really quickly then. Have compassion for those who are in conflict energy. Give yourself the permission to just really stand away. Choose to be in the energy of compassion versus conflict. This will allow you to remain ordered, structured, protected, and free of attachments. By you choosing to recognize that you're in your own timeline, there's nothing that you need to do to become more ordered, become more structured. There's nothing that you need to do to protect yourself, defend yourself against the thoughts, words, or actions of others. You just need to trust that nothing will attach to you that's not for you, and you will not want anything that is not for you, not for your highest good, not for your highest timeline. You are becoming more and more realized in your own experience. You're trusting yourself, you're believing in yourself, and you're not really externalizing anything. You're just letting yourself have the best experience. You're letting yourself be the best version of yourself, not because you're an egotistical person, or not because you are a energy sink or an energy vampire, but because you too recognize that when you are standing in your highest timeline, all that can come from that is more good. All that can come from that is more people seeing you existing in your highest timeline, and those people jumping on board. That was your 22 card spread. 22 card spread plus 3 times 12, 36, 58. 58 cards here. Beautiful. 63 cards here. Yeah, beautiful. Plus these 5. 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. 68 cards. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. How was that, everybody? I hope you had a good time. Hope this message helped you in one way or another. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you to the people who donated their views. Thank you to the people who donated their like. Thank you to the people who donated their hype. If you do want a personal reading, just reach out to me via email. There is a competition on just this video just to see if it's viable. You can leave a comment. The person's comment that gets the most thumbs up will be the person that gets an energy check in the next video. But yeah, I'm not somebody that likes to schedule. I sort of like to run on the basis of energy that Spirit provides me to be in the here and now. And I'm just going to be doing my best to show up in the here and now more frequently. So yeah. How was that? How are you, Jane? Thanks for the love hearts. How are you? How you doing? Wrapping up, wrapping up, wrapping up. So good. Okay. Well, it was good chatting with you all. Thanks for coming to hang out. Sorry it took so long to release this, but yeah, I wasn't fully happy with the first one. And yeah, I will go back and have a look at the chat, but it wasn't very busy today, so it's all good. I am using a camera which looks blurry as fuck. I don't know why. I literally did my best to be here with a good camera, but anyway, I ended up playing with my desktop camera, and yeah, anyway, not important. Alright, put you there. Your body is a wonderland. Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who showed me true love, or at least it seems. Ugh. I'm going to have to feed the algorithm gods again. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Whatever happened to the boy that I once knew? The boy who said he'd be true. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Nigga give you attitude, drop him on the spot, drop him on the spot, drop him on the spot. Anyway, alright. Gonna burn you. And the pouring Chandon, and I got my best weed, and I got it going on. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. If your mother get an attitude, drop him on the spot, drop him on the spot, drop him on the spot. Healthy boundaries. Activate your no. Embrace your clarity and consent. Nice. Alright. Well. 2 more minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. And the time that you spend here. Sorry for the visual quality. I don't know why. I don't know why I went with the desktop, but anyway, that's it. I will catch you all on the flip side. I'll catch you all on the side that makes you feel good. Use your discernment, as always. Take what resonates, discard the rest. I do not want to be your god. I do not want to be your healer. I do not want to be anything more than the person that helps you activate yourself, the person that helps you remember who you are. So remember who the fuck you are, so that I don't have to keep appearing here, so that we don't have to keep appearing here, and so that we can just go out and live in the real world, and we can get off this digital matrix together. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel great? Does it make you feel Mariana Cross.
La da 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 dee. La da da da. La da 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 da. Alright. The Holy Grail, the Hermit, and the Queen of Swords again. Anyway, that's it. We've got 45 seconds left. Thank you so much to everyone who was here. That was awesome. The Lord of Wisdom and the Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles again. That's it. Done. Job done. I don't think I'm going to make it to Liam's house tonight, which is fine. I don't think there are any trains or buses or whatever, and I'm pretty sure that my mum is asleep, even though she said that she would give me a lift. I told her this would take 3 hours. Anyway, grooves in the heart. Thank you for the love hearts, Jane. Alright, I will catch you all on the next one. Thanks for being here.